Sushma Swaraj, long considered an Advani alcoholic, has broken ranks to espouse Modi's candidature as Prime Minister. This is the first time that Sushma has broken her silence on the issue and publicly backed Modi for the Prime Minister's post. She has said Modi's development model makes him a suitable person for the country's top post. Well, that is breaking news at this hour. Sushma Swaraj, the first time coming out, breaking her silence and speaking up for Narendra Modi. Let's listen into what she had to say exactly.
कि हमारे यहाँ कोई लाइन नहीं होती, यहाँ तक प्रधानमंत्री पद की बात है, उसकी कोई लाइन नहीं होती, लेकिन सक्षम है नरेंद्र मोदी उस पद के लिए, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। काबिल हैं, योग्य हैं, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है।
Well, let me now go across to my colleague Atish Srivastava, who joins us for more on this story. Atish, very interesting, and certainly one has to read between the lines here. Sushma has always been a very close aide of L.K. Advani, but coming out now and speaking up for Narendra Modi, is she towing the party line? Is this significant in terms of what the larger thinking is within the BJP?
Well, look, this is a significant move because this is probably the first time that one of the senior leaders like Sushma Swaraj has come out in open and said that Narendra Modi has the capability of being the Prime Minister. There were thoughts that there are certain leaders who are not in favor and there are certain leaders who are in favor. But Sushma Swaraj probably clearly saying that the development model being followed in Gujarat makes Narendra Modi a man who has the capabilities of leading the country.
All right.
Now, whether the party decides to actually float Narendra Modi or not, that's a different thing, but it's all the more pressure on Narendra Modi because these elections become very important and the route for Delhi will be determined by the results of these elections.
All right. In fact, Atish, do stay on with us. Let's once again go back and listen into what Sushma had to say.
कि हमारे यहाँ कोई लाइन नहीं होती, यहाँ तक प्रधानमंत्री पद की बात है, उसकी कोई लाइन नहीं होती, लेकिन सक्षम है नरेंद्र मोदी उस पद के लिए, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। काबिल हैं, योग्य हैं, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है।
Well, let me now go across and get a view from political analyst and senior journalist Sanjeev Srivastava, who's with us on the phone line. Sanjeev, what do you make of Sushma's endorsement of Narendra Modi?
Well, like you said, Rukmani, this is the first time that Sushma Swaraj has given a statement which can be read as publicly saying, admitting, accepting to the fact that Narendra Modi is somebody who is capable, has the qualifications to lead the country as the Prime Minister. But if this is all that she has said, the three lines you just played out in Hindi and I also heard on television, then it comes across more as a reaction to a question, more as if she has been cornered into saying that. Right. It is not something like an open-hearted endorsement. It is something which she is saying in response to a question. And if somebody, accosts her and doorsteps with a mic and asks whether she thinks Narendra Modi is suitable to become the Prime Minister, I don't think she could have been more diplomatic than what she said in her answer.
Right.
I really don't know the backdrop and the circumstances, but if those three lines is all that she has said, the only thing I can say is she couldn't have committed political harakiri by saying that she doesn't think Narendra Modi is not capable.
But it is very interesting, Sanjeev, when a seasoned politician like Sushma has taken these kind of questions and the doorstepping and the mics in her face, like you put it before, so certainly she knows that every word that she utters will be closely looked into, especially on such a sensitive matter. This again brings back the question, is Advani out of the PM race as far as the BJP is concerned?
No, I don't at all think so. And yes, you are absolutely right, Rukmani, that she's seasoned enough politician that she could have, if she wanted, that she could have sidestepped the question. But that would have become a little too obvious, especially if she is in Gujarat in the middle of a campaign where one slogan is that Narendra Bhai is not just for Gandhinagar but also for Delhi in future as the BJP's nominee. I think she played as safe as she could. She was kind of half-hearted, but to be fair to her, she did endorse his candidature. But again, she didn't say the obvious things that we have half a dozen leaders who are capable. But I'm sure if you ask her if Mr. L.K. Advani has the experience and the wherewithal to become the Prime Minister, her answer may be coming out to be more emphatic. But having said all of that, this is the first time I was there last year in September in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad, when she came for the Sadbhavna mission of Narendra Modi. And when issues like Narendra Modi's prime ministerial candidate did come up, everybody noticed the sulk and the silence of Sushma Swaraj. So from there, from last September to this December, in 13 months, she has definitely traveled some distance. But whether it's wholehearted, whether it was the need of the hour, whether it is geographical, those are the things which one will know as time comes. But again, the writing is there on the wall. Narendra Modi is the major brand of the BJP, and no leader worth his salt or her salt in the BJP can really sidestep that question right now at this moment.
All right, Sanjeev, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much indeed for joining us with your perspective. Also, I'd like to thank Atish who joined us on that story.